If you're someone for some reason wants your text to be converted to audio, and if you are using tools like Lab or maybe any other AI tools to do this, or if you're using the good old way of using Google Translator where you put in the text and you get the audio and you somehow extract the audio from it, but it really sounds monotone. Well, there's a good news for you. You can actually generate audio from text absolutely for free by using an AI tool. So how we do this, we host this AI model on our laptop, but in case if you don't have a laptop, don't fret, there's a way to use the model from your phone too. So you might be thinking, hosting a model from your PC, do you need a high computational power? How much CPU do you need? And do you even need a GPU? Well, the answer for this is you don't need any of this. All right, all you need is 2 GB of CPU, which I assume almost all of the laptops out there right now have it. So this is like a lightest, in my personal opinion, the lightest TTS model. Because you didn't know what TTS is, it means like text to speech. The model that is going to help us to convert our text to audio is from Qt AI. Yes, you heard me right. Shout out to the team if they're watching this video, because they have created one of the best lightweight TTS model out there, which is Pocket TTS, and I'll be showing more info about that. For that, you just need to log into the Hugging Face. In case you didn't know what Hugging Face is, it's kind of like a marketplace where all the AI companies push their models to, so people just can refer to it, like the things that they're using, and also about the computational resource that are required to host this model, and also a place where people comment their opinion on the model after hosting it on their own, stuff like that. I'll show you the details about the model real quick. For that, let's just go to Hugging Face, type in Qt AI. You have got such a cute name, you won't ever forget. So this is the model that we're going to be using, and scroll down, you get all the details, the takeaways, the CPU that's required, the latency, all the information regarding that. And also here you get like a small graph that shows the downloads last month. Let me show you how you can host it on your laptop. For this, either you can make use of the AI text editors or any other AI tools out there. You just need to copy this link, paste it, and ask the AI to create a script which you can run on your laptop, probably using Python, or else you can use the script I'm going to be using for this video. I'll be posting a link to that in the comments, so just can copy paste it. Alright, so I'll open up my anti-gravity text editor and show you the code that I'm going to run the model on my laptop. So this is like 51 lines of code, like a simple script which will be running the model. If you're using the script, you need to know that when you run the script for the first time, it's going to take around 5 to 10 minutes. Again, not that much of time, but I'm just, once it's loaded, then it's only going to take around 2 to 3 minutes max to generate the audio from that time onwards whenever you run the program. There are a couple of packages that you need to install. First of all, Streamlit, which will be given as the UI to run the Pocket TTS, and also you need to install the Pocket TTS on your system, the AI model to run it. Let's just run it real quick and see. For me, the model will load pretty quick because I loaded it already before shooting the video. You can see these are the voice options that I can pick that I want my audio to sound like. So let me just enter a sample text. Say, hey, this is RSHN and subscribe. Let me generate the audio, which is roughly going to take 2 minutes. And we got our audio generator. Let's see how that sounds.
Hey, this is RSHN, and subscribe to my channel if you're liking the contents.
This is like the usual default voice. Let's just go for something that's soft and a light voice.
Hey, this is RSHN, and subscribe to my channel if you're liking the contents.
I hope you understand how natural this sounds like. So there's a bunch of options that you can try on your own, and you can pick the one that you prefer. Moving on to the next case, let's say somehow for some reason you don't have access to laptop and you want to run this model from your phone. How can you do it right? You can make use of Google Collab. In case you didn't know, it is like a service offered by Google where you can run AI models to an extent in cloud. To a point, it's free. So since this model is using, relying on CPU the most, and it only uses barely 2 GB of CPU, you can run it for free on Google Colab. This is a script I'll be using, and I will post a link to the script in the comments so you can make use of it. I will show you real time the amount of CPU that's been used. So let's just wait for the Colab to connect to the CPU. We got the CPU. Over here you can see the system RAM and the disk being used. So let's just run this. The first run is going to take some time. Like I said, almost 5 to 10 minutes. So let's just wait for that. Okay, so it took us around 2 minutes to generate the audio. Let's just see how much time it's going to take if I'm generating the audio one more time. So let's just say, hi world. This is I'm gonna choose another voice model. Let's just go for the expressive one, and let's just see how much time that's gonna take. Okay, it took less than 20 seconds, and I can play this audio.
Hi world, this is a test audio.
Sounded pretty natural, right? So you might be thinking that's because I didn't even give that many words to generate audio. If I'm given, let's say, a huge paragraph, okay, let me just try this one out, like this whole paragraph. Copy this and paste it over here and say, I'm just trying to push the boundaries. So make sure you don't have like inverted commas because that can cause an issue. All right, let me just run this and let's just see how much time that's gonna take. All right, even that one, which was a paragraph, I mean, it wasn't like a huge paragraph, but still it had multiple lines. And that paragraph only took around 30 seconds for the voice to be generated. And the
British
result
watched
sounds
the
like
sunset when loud voices disturbed him. Running downstairs, he saw neighbors arguing over parking. Suddenly, the ground split. He rushed home, grabbed his family, and fled. A tree fell on his daughter. As a building collapsed,
as we have heard the voice, it's pretty dynamic and it almost sounds like a human. There are a bunch of other options you can pick from. You can play around, tweak a bit, and do your own thing. There's a lot more stuff you can do with the model, which I'm not gonna get into in this video because the entire point was to show you how you can generate a voice from text using a model that you can host on your system or maybe Google Colab, and you can use it from anywhere you want. Okay, so Google Colab is used for, in case you didn't know, for data analytic purpose. And if you're someone who uses Jupyter Notebook and all that, you probably know what this is, right? But we can also use to try out AI models. They also offer GPU too, but to an extent if you are on a free tier. But if you subscribe to one of their plans, you can get access to GPU and CPU and all that. In case you are thinking they have sponsored me for this video, they didn't, but I hope they do if they're watching the video. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching the video and hope to see you in the next